We'll be right back. Hello, hi everybody. Sorry about this. We have had some technical issues this morning, this afternoon. For some reason, StreamYard was trying to connect to last week's live stream. I don't know why that was, but yeah, that was what was going on. But anyway, good evening everybody. We are here live for a Wednesday weigh-in. If you can hear the dogs eating their biscuits, that's just the way of life, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do about that. They are going to eat their biscuits and enjoy them. So then, everybody, it is Wednesday evening. How are you all? Let's have a look and see who is here. We've got Ed and Linda and Nanette's Necessities. Hello to everybody. You've got a fan to circulate the air. Oh, I'm not quite sure what. There's obviously a conversation going on already. But anyway, I hope you're all well. These aren't sunglasses, these are actually my prescription lenses, so apologies if they look a bit weird.
Because everyone's been saying it's super hot out today and it's been super warm.
I don't know, it could be. Nanette is in the States. Hang on, let me bring the laptop here. So Nanette says your stomach's bad. Hang on a second, I've just seen that on a message. Your stomach's bothering you and the heat. Come on, show the message. The heat's getting to you. I'm sorry to hear that, Nanette. It's not good, is it? Linda's here. Good evening to Linda, and Nanette and Ed. And Neil is here as well. Necro Neil. Good evening, Neil. Sorry for the delay, everybody. We were trying to set this up. There's been just a nightmare with the StreamYard today. It keeps connecting to last week's stream, which obviously isn't the live one. No. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But anyway, we are here. So then, everybody, how has your week been? Let us know down in the live on the live chat how your week has been in terms of your food optimizing, if you're on Slimming World, or how you've been this week in terms of your food in general. How have you done this week, Ruffus? What do you think? How has your food been? You've done a lot of cooking this week, haven't you?
Yeah, we've done stir fry. I did the what's I done this week? Done the
roasty vegetables with tofu on Monday.
Yeah, that one as well. Yeah,
you're in the kitchen with Ruffus live stream. That was really good.
I really like that. She's really nice.
If you don't know what we're talking about, there is a video on the channel where you cooked the tofu. It was really tasty, and you are going to be doing that every week, aren't you? Every Monday, Ruffus is taking the reins and cooking something. So do make sure you have a little look-see for that one. In fact,
if you're someone on here as well, and it's maybe want a certain type of something cooked with some veggies or something you really like, I said we can look at maybe doing that. Just put a comment below afterwards. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing Monday yet, food wise. But like I said, if you've got any ideas, pop them below, and maybe we'll have a look, have a read through, and then see what we're going to do for Monday food.
Nanette did ask us about a cobbler. So then, yeah, a cobbler. I don't know what a cobbler is. Do you know what a cobbler is? Like a peach cobbler or something?
Like with it's like making like a scone mix. You put like the topping that goes on like a stew or.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I've never done that before. Yeah. Oops, I'm just trying to find your live stream.
Like dumplings, but cooking them and baking them on the top of the dish.
Oh, I do know somewhere where we can get some vegetables to it.
Oh yeah, there is actually. There is.
I just don't know whether that's Slimming World friendly.
Not really, no.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not. I can't find.
You could sin them and then have them, but like I said, it depends how many sins you want to use. You could have like when you remember them little small oval dishes we've got. You could have it in one of those, and it would be like all your sins for the day.
Oh yeah. So in that case, Nanette, unfortunately, we won't be doing a cobbler because it is too many sins.
It would be for us.
Sorry about that, my darling. But yeah, next time, if you've got anything else, we wouldn't be able to do a Slimming World version of that. But if there's anything else that you would like us to try, let us know in the comments below.
So when we see our consultant next, I said we'll ask her and see if she knows. Obviously, she's been doing it for like 20 odd years or something. So we'll ask her if there's any type of recipe like that we can actually use to put on top of a stew or whatever, and maybe have it as less sins as possible. But I don't know a way where it wouldn't be a lot of sins.
Belinda's here. Belinda Chapman. Hello, my darling. Loving the haircut. Thank you very much. It looked better earlier today, but it's been a bit of a stressy day today, so it did look better. Oh, Nanette says you've got an air conditioner and a fan going, and you're laying in bed and it's still warm. Sorry, Nanette. That's that's in the States. It is very, very, very warm though, isn't it? Depending on which part of America you're from. Alexis is here as well. Hello, good evening, Alexis. So yeah, so if you've got a recipe that we can logistically turn into a Slimming World one, let us know down below if there's something you want Ruffus to try on in the kitchen
like
with.
I say, some sauces and things you make, like I say, the stroganoff I did, which was, you would think by looking at it, it would be something with lots of sins in it. It wasn't lots of sins because the vegetables got blended into the sauce, which makes it thicker. So yeah, there's no flour or anything to make that. So yeah, if it's like a certain type of recipe that does have a sauce with it, we can normally make that Slimming World friendly, kind of like healthy, very healthy for you.
And I am working at the moment on a cheesecake recipe. So I'm working on that at the moment. It's a sin-free cheesecake.
But it's made with.
It's made with, well, it's all sorts of ingredients, which we'll do when we'll.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm working on it. The cheesecake itself at the moment is delicious, but the base is wrong. So I need to work out how to do the base on Slimming World with everything on plan.
Trying to make something with your healthy extra or something.
Yeah, it's all part of that. So it's going to be really interesting if I can manage to do that. I've put a link in the chat with the recipe with Monday's video that Ruffus did. So if you want to know the tofu recipe and the sauce that he did, I'll put that in the chat. That's already in the chat, rather. The stroganoff one that you mentioned, I've got that here somewhere. That's sweet and sour. There's the beef stroganoff. So I will link to that in the live chat as well. So then, Ruffus, you were talking about how your food has gone. How has Slimming World been for you this week?
Pretty good. I'd say I've enjoyed everything I've eaten. We've put a lot of vegetables into most of our meals this week. We had one day, you did the fish one day as well. You did, which was really nice. And we hadn't had fish for a little while, so it's one of the ones we do with a sweet chili on it. Some sweet chili sauce, which is like a skinny syrup company that do that. So that's free on plan. And we had that with bit of garlic and ginger. It's wrapped up into a little parcel and popped over in the air fryer or in the steamer, which was really, really nice. With that, with lots of vegetables and that was really nice. I really enjoyed that. We've had some pasta this week. We don't always have pasta. We had some gluten-free pasta with our Monday dish. But yeah,
what do we have with the stir fry? Was that the rice noodles?
Yes, rice
noodles.
They were really nice. They were like the flat rice noodles rather than the very small ones. Even we went out and ate one day as well on the Thursday night. We went out and eat. We went out to eat a Harvester, and I had a lot of meat that day. A lot of wheat sweats I did as well. Yeah.
So the net says it's 36.11 degrees where she is right now, Celsius. That's like that. Isn't that the temperature of the human body or something? Yeah. That's a lot. That's like an oven temperature. That's a lot. So yeah, no wonder you're warm. Jesus. Neil says, oh, hang on. How about a Thai red or green curry? My absolute favorite thing to make. It involves a lot of coconut milk. Don't know if that would be a load of sins. We can do a version of that because you made a version of that before. We have done a version of that in the last year since we've been on Slimming World. You've made me a Thai green curry. I'm sure you did. Well, have a look at that one, Neil, because I like a good Thai green curry. Well, have a look. Good idea. I tell you what, I'm going to star that. There you go.
You can
put a star next to it.
Sin a little bit of coconut. Oh no, what we did what was it? It was a mince curry, but it had coconut and stuff in it. Something it wasn't. Yeah.
Well, have a look. We'll go through the Slimming World recipe books and see if we can find something.
A Thai one, but it was but you do get red Thai curry, don't you? Green. But we can't. I say there probably is a way of doing it. There must be. So we'll have to have a look.
Linda Orm says something nice with fish. Well, we're very easy with fish, aren't we? Yeah. But you were going to do a fish pie.
Yeah.
So maybe do that on Monday. That'd be a good one to do on Monday. Yeah.
And you can buy, like you say, in the shop if you want, like some. I know Morrison's do it. I don't know about Tesco's. Often in the fresh fish section or whatever, in the most big supermarkets, they do little packs which will all be diced up pieces of fish. So you might get haddock in there, cod and other things in there. And I normally just maybe buy one of those. It's already diced up for you. So obviously that goes straight into it with your vegetables and other things to make the sauce. And then we'll put either a carrot and swede, or sweet potato and something top on it,
or butternut
and mash
squash
it.
or something. Squash.
Yeah. We'll...
Nanette's also asking, Rufus, can you make any Mexican food? Well, we do the burrito bowl, don't we? So we do like there's again a recipe on the channel. It's our version of like a burrito bowl, but we do it with salad, vegetables, and sometimes in the winter we'll use like seasonal winter veg, won't we? But generally we do like salad, vegetables in the bottom, so all your burrito mix.
And we've got kidney beans and stuff.
And then in the top we'll do the meat with the beans and Cajun spice and onions and all of that. Put all of that together. Maybe put in a little bit of cheese or a little bit of quark from your healthy extra if it's a sin-free. Or I might have to change that and get some vegan cheese for me. And then I'll put a little bit of thingy yogurt in we've done before, my soy yogurt, and we've cooked that through with lots of the Cajun spice, and then layered up in a takeaway tub, layered up the salad in the bottom, and then put the meat and that on top. Nice. That's really tasty with peppers and all sorts in it.
We always like that one.
Yeah, so that's a standard for us. Yeah. So that's kind of Mexican-ish. Because you don't get a lot of Mexican food in the UK, do you? It's like
tacos and
there's only been a Taco Bell for like the last 5 or 10 years. It's not like in the States where because you're that much closer to Mexico, obviously you share a border. Whereas for us, Mexico's just like
we can have those things as well. Like say, was it a quesadilla or we can make things like that, but like I say, we have to limit those things because of sins and stuff like that. Be on plan.
Neil says that Neil would love to see a cooking stream making the Thai curry on a Monday to see how you make it, as everyone tends to do it differently.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Neil, we'll add that to the list then.
We will.
So fish pie and a Thai curry, because we can do that. We could even do a vegan version, couldn't we, or like a veggie version of a Thai curry. We'll have a look into it. We'll have a proper look into it in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah. So yeah, definitely.
I said you could use like they say the corn pieces because you can get corn strips, can't you?
Yeah.
Instead of like obviously probably not with tofu, but obviously with some sort of corn or something in it. If it's not meat, then yeah.
Neil's asking what's my favourite vegan cheese. To be honest with you, I've got absolutely no idea. Good evening, Code Deb. Happy Wednesday, or is it Tuesday? It is Wednesday, just about.
My cocoa cheese.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different vegan cheeses. To be fair,
but I don't remember the names.
No, and they're all. Yeah,
I can't remember
they're all pretty much, much for a muchness. Ed says that Ed would love to see a video on the burrito bowl. Hang on a second, Ed. Let me, whilst I'm on our channel, I can have a little look see because there is a video we've done already for it.
Yeah.
So how do I search our channel? I don't know.
There's all the videos.
Yeah, but there's a way you can search your own chat. You can search videos on my channel. Is it? Did you just put it in there on the search? Oh no, look there. There it is. Oh. There we go. So it's off. Burrito. Oh no. No, there's a H. So then, Rufus, do you want to talk about weigh-ins? So we did go and get weighed in today. Aha, I've got it. Oh my God, it's 11 months old. Wow. I wonder whether we would do this. Maybe we should do a video series re-looking at old recipes.
Originally, I say back from the first time we were at Slimming World, or should I say, because we've been at Slimming World before this time as well. That even back then, when we'd look at some of the older recipes now and look back at what we'd made in the past, some of the recipes now and how we've done them is completely different. I said, as in the way of how much vegetables and other things and stuff that we actually put into it. Whereas some of the first lot of recipes when we was first doing the Slimming World, and obviously some of our recipes, some of them had very, very, very little speed veg and stuff in them. Not compared to now. Now we just pack it all out with lots of speed veggies. Yeah.
Code Deb says, did the stream freeze? Oh, not that I know of. I don't know. It might have done your end, but it seems okay our end. That's the recipe there, everybody. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, what's going on? That on. There you go. That was on the thing. There you go. I'll put it back on there. Look. So that's the link. It's in the chat now to the burrito bowl recipe. So have a little look for that. It does seem as if the stream on our end, the StreamYard is acting up again a little bit. But yeah, that's the recipe for the Rito bowl mix, but we will redo it.
We can maybe look at it and redo it.
Belinda said that you did a meat-free meatball recipe on your channel. Was bloody delicious, even if I say so myself. We'll have to try a meat-free meatball. Yeah. I wonder what you. I tell you what, Belinda, we'll have to go and have a look on your channel and see what you put in it. Code Deb says Neil's question made you laugh. What? Because the cheese tastes like feet. It does, doesn't it? Some of it does. Yeah.
Does it?
Some of it does. The vegan cheese can be really weird. Honey Faulkner's here. Hi everyone, says Honey. Ed says, thanks for that, Lisa. I'll go watch it after the live. Well, I need to watch it as well to see whether we'd still do it like that, to be honest.
How do you know, though, that cheese
oh, look at me face. Look at me fat face there.
How do you know the cheese tastes like feet?
Because no, shut up. I can't answer that. I plead the fifth.
Said that tastes like feet.
Yeah, I'm pleading the fifth. Anyway, right then. So my week on plan. I just realized, look how low down we are in the shot. But never mind. My week on plan has been pretty good as well, to be honest. If I put this, oh no, my oh gosh, hang on, right, hold on. Right, everybody. I'll hang on, give me 2 seconds.
Hi, this is Lisa. You're watching Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that like button. It really helps us out with YouTube's algorithm. And then hit that subscribe button and make sure you have dinged your bell and changed your settings to all. That way YouTube should notify you each and every time we upload a video. But if you'd like to support us in this channel just a little bit more, you can always go across to buymeacoffee.com/Beyond Authentic, where you can, in fact, buy us a coffee. That's also where full details of our brand new Coffee Club Crew memberships are, including exclusive members only content. Thank you so much to those of you who are choosing to support us.
Hang on, everybody. Oh, I was trying to do a fancy thing and I've just messed everything up. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. That angle's a little bit better, maybe. It will come back on in a second. There we go. That's a little bit of a better angle, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What's wrong with that? It's a better angle. We're more in shot now. We're more in thing. Anyway, right. What was I saying? Yes. So my week on plan has been okay. It's been all right, hasn't it? Yeah. We did go out on Thursday for a meal. Ruffus had the big giant meal of meat. I didn't have that. I just had my chicken and ribs, although I didn't have a lot of the ribs, did I?
And black pudding.
And I had your black pudding because you don't like it, yeah. But apart from that, I've been on plan absolutely all week. I've done as good a job as I can. I've used my sins. I've actually used my sins for gluten-free bread. So I've had a couple of sandwiches. So I've had one with my healthy extra B, and then I've had another one, which I think has helped because it's kept my sugar levels down rather than having a healthy bar or anything else like that.
Quite a lot of sugar.
Oh God, yes, Belinda. Belinda, you won't be able to link the video because you're not a what's its name? A moderator. So you can only mods can link on live channels. But if you send me it on Instagram, I can link to it on the chat. So if you send me that on Instagram, my darling, on Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, then I can link to that. So yeah, do that, and then I can put it on.
Yeah.
So then, everybody, let's have what you think Ruffus has lost. So what did you lose last week? I can't remember. £1.5, wasn't it?
£1.5 last
week. So last week, Ruffus lost £1.5
yeah.
on the Semi-World plan, and I maintained last week. So then we've had pretty much the same food this week, would you say?
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that we went out for dinner and you had the meat sweats because you had that much meat.
I ate a bit too much meat, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone's a vegan, close your ears because he had all the meat.
All of it.
Like how many different animals on your plate at one time? It like a petting zoo, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was an 8-ounce steak. I think maybe a 6-ounce piece of gammon.
Yeah.
I had
that's pig and cow.
A chicken breast.
Chicken.
I had 2 sausages.
Don't know what that was. Random meat.
Yeah.
Probably pork and beef.
2 eggs I had on there, didn't I?
Oh yeah, eggs from chickens. Yeah.
I say 2 bits of black pudding, but you had that.
Yeah. Ribs.
Oh yeah, half a rack of ribs.
I don't know what animal that was either. So lots of animals. So you had a lot of meat in that.
Probably pork ribs anyway.
I don't know. I don't know what they were. So then, what we need you to do is have a little guess now as to what you think Ruffus lost, gained, or maintained this week on the Slimming World plan. So then, this is just for Ruffus. What do you think Ruffus did when he weighed in today? Let's have a look then in the comments. So what have you got? Code Deb says 2.5 for Ruffus. What's that? 2.5 on or 2.5 off? Hang on. Right, okay. So Honey says maintain for Ruffus. A £1 loss for me. Ed says -3 for Ruffus. 2.5 -2.5 for Code Deb says. Nanette says £1 off for Ruffus. Belinda says 1 on. Necro Neil says 2 off. So then, Ruffus, what did you weigh in at this week when you weighed in at Slimming World? What was your result? It was
£2.5 off.
£2.5 off, which means you are currently at.
I am 10 stone, £4.5 off.
10 stone, £4.5.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkersly amazing.
You said I'm 2 weeks away from it'll be my
from
year,
a year.
in 2 weeks. I've been back on.
So not quite a year, almost a year.
Yeah.
10 stone, £4.5. You came in with £2.5 off.
Hopefully, I'll be at my next award. Hopefully, by the time my year comes up.
Yeah, you want to get your 10.5, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, everybody, I weighed in. As you know, it was my birthday, so I did go out and I had chicken and I had the ribs. I didn't have chips, did I? But I did have the chicken gravy, and I had one of your fried eggs and your black pudding. Yeah. I had a salad because we went to Harvester, so I did have a salad at Harvester. But I also did have some full fat, what's it called, potato salad, and some full fat coleslaw. I had a bit of coleslaw on it, so I ate my dinner. I didn't worry about that. But the rest of the week, I haven't really. I've still been having all my sins. Well, not all my sins. I've been having about 10 to 12 sins. Enjoying my hot chocolate at night time sometimes, and doing things like that. And so, yeah, for me, it's been really, really good. But I have, as I say, you know me. Sometimes my weight losses go up and down. I haven't pigged out, but equally, I haven't starved myself at all. I've enjoyed like having me sandwiches and all sorts this week. So then. That's kind of how my week has gone. So let me know in the chat. I've done nothing extreme, have we? No SP days, none of that. No. So let us know in the chat what you think I've done this week for my weight loss. Right then, let's have a look at what people are thinking that I have lost. Let's have a look. £1 off for Lisa, says Nanette. Code Deb says -3. Wow. Necro Neil says £1.5 off. Belinda says £2 off. Hang on, I can put these on screen. There we go. Look, so there's lots of different variants.
What did you actually do?
And this week, when I went, Code Deb says, do you win a prize for getting the spot amount? Yeah, you get to bask in the warm glow of knowing you were right. You've sent the video link. Thank you very much, Belinda. I'll find it now. Did you? Hang on. I'll find it in a second. So when I weighed in, I have weighed in today, and I lost £5.5. So I am now at 3 stone, £4.5 in the same amount of time as your 10.5. But yeah, 3 stone, £4.5 in nearly a year. So my target is to get to my 3.5 stone award within that year. So yeah, so that is my personal target. But I lost £5.5 this week. I've got no idea how. As I say, I have eaten all of my usual amounts of sins. I have eaten all of my usual everything. I haven't starved myself. I haven't done anything like that. I have eaten everything as I would normally. And for some reason this week I've come in with a bigger loss. I even had 2 cups of coffee today before we went to Slimming World. So across the board, I've got it, Belinda. So across the board, you know, I've done everything that I would absolutely normally do on a normal weekday. And I've come in 5.5 off. So I've got no idea how. It's just the way my body works. Probably I will gain £5.5 next week, because that's the way my body works. So we've got no idea. But yeah, so there you go.
Like I say, your body's just working very well this week.
Something's happening this week. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, so there we go. So then, well done to those of you that guessed right. Crikey, well done, says Honey. Thank you, Honey. Well, Lise, well done, says Neil. I know, right? Goodness gracious, amazing.
A Brenda.
Nearly a Brenda loss. I know, right? So our consultant Brenda, she basically says that if you say to her you want a loss for Brenda is £6.
Yeah.
So if you say a loss, say what's your target? Oh, I'll be happy with a loss. That means £6 for Brenda. So that link there is the link to Belinda's meat-free meatball recipe. Go and have a little look at that. You don't understand my body. It's weird you eat things that are consistently
wait a moment, then try again.
Consistently fatting and you lose weight.
Yeah.
Do you mean fattening? I don't eat anything that's fattening, Nanette. Every single thing I eat is on Slimming World. Every single thing I eat, even on my birthday, we were minimizing, but every single thing I eat is low fat, low sin, low sugar, low carb, low everything. I don't eat anything that's fattening anymore. No, I don't.
I had chips Friday.
You had chips Friday, yeah.
Fried mushroom, grilled tomatoes, sausages, and all that. But
for you, £2.5 off is kind of a little bit below your average for the year. Although your weight loss will slow down.
Because I ate out probably.
Yeah.
I had a few fried things on my
exactly,
plate as
because
well,
you did have that little bit extra, and then you've been back on plan for the rest of the week. It could well be that you could have come in with £3.5 off this week, but that extra little bit of meat and dinner out, was enough. So you could tell I was really pleased. That's why I guessed that I should have guessed higher, but the birthday meal threw you off. I've got no idea, Deb. Absolutely no idea as to what happened.
Even though they say that even if you're more active or anything like that, that shouldn't, it normally won't affect your losses and things like that. It's all about what you're eating. So, but even then, we have been a bit more active this week as well, a little bit more. So we normally would. Slightly different routine this week. So
we've been a little bit more active.
That may well have helped a little bit as well.
A little bit,
but
maybe.
Even though, like I say, if you say to Slimming World, they'll say no, it's 99% or like
it helps
all
tone
about
you up.
all about what you're eating. It's nothing to do with exercise or anything like that. But I still think it probably does help a little bit.
As Honey says, as you get smaller, the losses will be less.
Oh yeah.
But proportionately the same.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. But yeah, I also think that for me, because I have been a little bit more active this week where I've been able to, it means that when I've been tired, when I've come home and I've been tired, I haven't eaten in the evenings. No. Even though I was eating free food, I haven't eaten that extra food in the evening that I would sometimes eat. I've made my sandwich, I've eaten that, and then I've gone to bed. So I haven't done that extra mushy peas or extra anything like I used to, and like I would still do sometimes. So apart from that, everything's been the same.
I used to think the mushy peas were speed, but they're not. I don't know why.
But yeah, there we go, everybody. We are going to wrap this up very rapidly because we are going to go and have our dinner because we haven't eaten yet today. We normally eat after weighing in. So we have got the remainder of the roasted vegetables from Monday. I'm going to cook a little bit of pasta, and we've got a little bit of pork loin. No, what's it called?
Pork fillet, was it?
Pork fillet to go with it. That I've chopped all the fat off and I've just pan fried that in a bit of
we had that one in the freezer, did we? But they do that. I think that one we got in Aldi, I think, as well, because you can buy them in
in a roll.
Like these,
looks like a giant sausage.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But if you get it in, was it Morrison's where they fill it?
Morrison's,
so it's butterflied.
So
that's an easier one. Oh, thank you, Ed. Ed says it's well chuffed for us both. Thank you very much. I just want to get my 3.5 stone award.
Yeah.
By that time we get to that year, because I'll be happy with that. 3.5 stone in a year, I'll be happy with, because that means then as a couple we'd have lost 14 stone in a year, which would be bonkers. So yeah, that's where we're headed. I know, right? 14 stone, that's a whole person. But there we go then, everyone. That is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for joining us. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 AM UK time for a coffee and makeup. Oh, thank you, Alexis. You are utterly brilliant, both of you. Thank you, my darling. So tomorrow's makeup will be, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't even thought about it. But tomorrow, the actual makeup that ends up on my face will be down to all of you in the live chat. So if you want to come and do that, yep. If you want to come and influence that, then do please come and join us tomorrow morning. You'll be back on Monday doing another In the Kitchen with Rufus. So if you've got any ideas for recipes, oh yeah, fish pie this Monday. You're right. Thank you so much, Neil. Thank you, Ed. Ed saying, have we all remembered to hit the thumbs up button? If you have, could you please do that? Code Deb says, I have a new hip dot palette. If I'll see if I can come on the live tomorrow and tell you about it. Please do. I've seen a few interesting things about hip dot, but because I just don't need any more makeup at the moment, I've never bought a hip dot palette at all. But let us know how it goes tomorrow, Deb. Let us know on the live, because that'll be really interesting. But yes, so there you are, everyone. I will be back on Sunday over on Beyond Authentic, where the I is spelt with a 1, the Witchy channel, doing some live tarot readings. But for now, everybody, that is going to be it today. Anything you want to add about Monday's fish pie stream?
No, like I say, we're doing that on Monday. But like I say, if you've got any other ones or anything you might want to try, like I say, or I don't know. So obviously we can't, if it's like, oh, can you make us a pizza, or can you make us, like I say, we can do a healthier choice, because we have got like the little low-dough pizza bases, and as well, like I say, or there's that, or doing the cauliflower pizza again, which we can do, and to me it doesn't taste like, so once we've done the cauliflower bases, it doesn't taste like, oh wow, this is cauliflower, it's amazing. No. It does taste like, say, because you put in some cheese in the base, it helps firm it up, and plus it doesn't taste like I've just eaten cauliflower.
I might not be able to have that anymore, so I'll have the low dough based one.
Yeah.
In fact,
we've still got those.
We have had an idea to do it in the air fryer, haven't we?
Yeah.
So maybe one day, if you want us to do some sort of like low sin, low calorie pizza recipe, we'll see about that. But do let us know. Oh, Belinda's going on holiday for a while. Have a lovely time on your hollybobs, Belinda. Lovely to check in with you all. Absolutely, my darling. And we're going to go and watch your meat-free meatball recipe after this. It'll be like, like I say,
we have seen we've seen meat. Is it meat-free balls or whatever, the ones they do in the I know, right? The ones in the supermarket, we've seen them, haven't we? Is it not by Walls or somebody? Is it?
I don't know who's
meat-free. And have we tried them before?
We tried some.
I think we might have had the ones that weren't in a sauce or anything. I think we may well have tried those and then put them in a sauce ourselves, and they just obviously were just not pea protein or something like that. Don't know, soy or something they were made of. But we did. I'm sure we tried the ones that had no sauce on before, but I say since then we haven't. So like I said, it'd be worth a look. I said definitely worth looking at.
Yeah, we'll pop the video on after this. But there you are, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today. And as we always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic, and happy slimming. Bye, everybody. Bye. See you next time.